Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, whatever the case may be. No one's really noticed, but that's a reference to the Truman Show. We all kind of live in our own bubble of a world, don't we? Anyway, good to see you here. Glad you could make it. Yeah, might be a hell of a show tonight. We'll see. I invited a few extras. We'll see what happens. All right. Yeah, let's open up the door here and go down to the captain's lounge and get to the table. Here we go. All right. There's a few regulars here tonight. Yeah. Hey, how you doing? All right. Yeah, you know where I'm headed. Yeah, up to the table. Hey, hey, if she starts squealing tonight, I'm assigning you to chase her around the tables. All right? All right. Hey, all right. Let's get up here to the table. A little bit away from the crowd there. All right. Hey, Maestro, if you would, please. Let's hear some music. Yeah, someone will have to let me know how my music background people. Yeah, let me know how that's set up. And we'll give her a few. See who comes up. Maybe nobody tonight. You know, I don't get too overly excited about that either. Might have one joining us from Australia. I just sent him an invite. Yeah, let's get things set up here. So if someone wants to come up on board, up to the captain's table, they can. But you gotta have your camera ready. Or just talk and chat. Here we go. Yeah, that's the link to come up to the table. Yeah, the link's been pinned and it's in chat. Better have your camera ready, Tony, if you come up. Tony's from Australia. I've had live talks with him on the phone. Didn't cost him a dime more than what his internet does. Me either. So those old myths about you can't talk to Canada live like that. Yeah, you can. Talk anywhere in the world. If you can talk to Australia, you can talk to anywhere in the world. Tony and I have had a few nights, a few drinks. Decent conversation. Oh yeah. You want to see the captain? Yeah, make sure the captain is live, not an AI. I am not an AI. I am live. Live at 65. Look at this. Now bring me up once I get another guest up here. Shout out to Hassel. Always, girl. Yep. She has an admired from afar. Oh, yeah. Anyway. Shout out to Dirty Mike. Shout out to Dirty Mike. Yo. Without his insight and having been on his channel for quite a while, I can't say quite a while, for several months, I learned much. And because of that, my channel doesn't get struck or anything. I don't get up undesirables. They've all been blocked. Welcome aboard the Tempest. You're listening live from Portage, Michigan. Anybody who flies, I'm about a 16th of a mile, if even that, from AZO International Airport. Yeah, that's Kalamazoo Battle Creek International Airport. We got some pretty big planes that take off here all the time. And just recently, they started taking off a lot again, especially in the mornings here. Something's changing. Yep. I did notice some military vehicles roll through town a few days ago. Maybe that's what they had in them. Yeah, well, military style. Yeah. You know, for airport security. That's typical at all international airports. Yeah, I see them take off out of here, headed to Toronto. 2/3 of them are headed towards the west. Yeah, Toronto, or they'll chop to Detroit. They'll go to O'Hare in Detroit. Yeah. I've flown out of there before. Twice. Actually, 3 times. First time was the boot camp in San Diego. Second time was coming back. Third time was going from there to Jacksonville, North Carolina. Camp Lejeune. I'm one of those Camp Lejeune water survivors. Any type of internal cancer I get, they will foot the bill, I'm told. And I've been confirmed that I was there for 3 years. Yep. I spent 3 solid months in the brig there. I was one of the bad boys in the Marine Corps. Yeah. There's nothing to brag about. I had my head up my ass. That's what happens with young men that aren't fathered properly. Well, why search for mentors? The one They gave me one. The first Big Brother through the Big Brother Sisters program. They gave me one. The first one was cool as hell. He was an architect. He has a copyright on those air chutes that go when you go to the bank. He has a copyright on that. He did fairly well, and he was smart. He didn't get the copyright on all that until after he got divorced. Smart man. And he started going through the divorce when he became a Big Brother. Second one owned a boot and shoe store. Yeah. He was kind of a nerd, but he was decent. He was clean. Kind of a nerd, though, like I said. It was the third one, and I'll say his name. Ed Bernard, who owns or owned Burmo Enterprises, wholesale clothing warehouse. That's the one that introduced me to marijuana. Oh, sure, my friends, we tried out some leaf a little bit, but with him it was high-grade bud with hash. Yeah. Yep. And he still denies it to this day. Oh, well. He's a multi-millionaire. I could go after him, but why bother? It's on his conscience, even beyond the day he dies. He was supposed to be a mentor. Little bitty guy in comparison. Yeah. Oh, well. Tony keeps trying to share stuff to me on Messenger. You need to watch the show. I sent him the link. I didn't send him the link to come up, but it's there in the chat. Yeah, I looked for a mentor my entire life. I couldn't find men that I looked up to. They were self-centered and ignorant, as far as I could see. You know. But maybe that was because of the childhood. Who knows? At least I wasn't sexually abused. No, that never happened. Mentally, yeah. Physically, as much as she could until I got about 14 and grabbed the belt and said, no, you're going to find a different way to punish me. Because I was bigger than her by about 2 inches by then. My mom was a little lady. Yeah. She walked away and cried. Realized her little boy was no longer a little boy. Anyway, enough of my confessions. Nobody coming up tonight. No, that's all right. You know what happens then? Shorten the show a little bit. Depends. Here, let's get the banners going. There we are. All right. Do the scrolling here. That's because the captain, rather than light up another cigarette, God, I hate them damn things. I'm trying to quit. I'll fire up a bowl instead. Right now. You don't believe me? Let's see this. Dispensary weed with dispensary rosin and some hash resin. Yeah, that's the best way to go. I prepped this bowl for the show. That's right. Yeah, I picked an album basically. I think it's 10 hours. Take just a second. Nah, 12 hours. Just 1 second shy of 12 hours. But it shows different isles and different islands and beaches. That way it'll adjust my background. It'll adjust because of the light. Yeah, I like that. That's better. Besides, I like that kind of music too. Kind of stuff you'd hear in a beach resort in the lobby. Hey, I know someone we could ask if Tony would come up here and talk. Tony's a world traveler. He's been to Hawaii so many times, he says, pfft. All right, Mr. Reese. Very good, sir. Very good. I'm trying to lure a friend of my father's from Australia up here. I'm going to have to jump over to click that link. Tell him click that link. And participate. Oh, my earbud fell out. Get back in there. It's not like I got tiny ears or anything. See if we can't get him to at least come up here in the chat. Why not? You know? All right. We'll see how that goes. Oh, pause me though. I don't want to do that. Yeah, but you have an advantage. YouTube seems to think that I had a subscription. Renew now. No. All right. That banner ran long enough. Let's do the next one. Here we go. Shout out to 801, who used to be the gunner here. He tried to do some kind of a drunken mutiny on me. Like he was going to take over. I'm like, you forget who's got controls of this show. Hey, Gregory, what's up, man? Yeah, I catch yours when they pop up, man. Hell yeah. Here's the next banner. Yeah. We're pirates, for fuck's sake. It'll go well, Mr. Reese. I'm sure it will. Maybe short, but that's all right. I hit this age and something kind of, I don't know. Or I was nearing this age and I knew I had to get a little healthier. That's why I'm going to quit smoking cigarettes and not THC. Then there comes the next banner. I'm in a recreational state. The name of the dispensary is Loom, on the corner of Sprinkle Road and Meredith in Portage, Michigan. Google Map that if you want. Or Google Maps or whatever. There's the next one. And last one. I'll let that a second time, and then I don't need to keep it running. I did display it. There's got to be one that I can do so I can do YouTube music. I'm still looking because I see people reviewing. If I already have a playlist, it'd take me a little bit. I do it on the laptop, and I can combine it. So just a file to download. Put that in my comments, and make the show up. Still waiting to hear from Tony. Nothing yet, huh? All right, that's enough of the banner. Get that out of there. Now I don't want to end the stream. I'll look at the comments. You're welcome, Gregory. And always a thumbs up, man. No matter what. If I don't comment even, you always get a thumbs up, man. That way it'll go to more people. Yeah. You know it. Well, the captain will pop his face up here once somebody else comes on. Yeah. I mean, I like being solo and all. There, I can be all solo. Yo. But I'd rather be down here in the corner. And I could persuade somebody to come on up. I don't ever announce it on Facebook. I did once, and I get a few people up here I really don't want to talk to, you know? No, actually, though, I have kind of weeded out a lot of folks. I do that every start of the year. I haven't had much contact with you. There ain't no sense of me paying attention to what you're doing, right? And probably another month or so, I'll go through all my YouTube subscriptions, and decide, I don't ever catch that. I don't ever catch that. No, I'll get rid of probably 30 or 40. It's just what happens, right? And it leaves more space for the ones you do sub to. 22 minutes of me running my mouth. Come on, Tony, just talk and chat. I sent him a link. I don't know why he's not paying attention. Hey, it says here that I'm live. Yeah, I already know that. Scanner guy, 1968. A super slow anomaly and a pulsing object in the night sky. I'll have to watch that later. Not everybody gets the same alerts and announcements. Yeah. I've got a picture of a woman on a rock. You can't see her because the sun's just behind her body. Oh my goodness. That is gorgeous. Waves splashing below her. That's so cool. All right. I'm going to pause. I will be right back. I'll leave the sound music going. I got 3 packs of the other day. All right. Get some lowdown on the area I'm in. Well, still nobody wants to come up. Okay. Let me put that link up one more time at the bottom. Yeah, I'll wait a little bit. Nobody comes up. Still waiting on Tony. He isn't doing anything. Oh yeah, Gregory. I see that. Thumbs up. What'd you do? Oh yeah, I thought you did something to you. It looked like your hand was wrapped and your thumb wasn't, but it's just the way the light's hitting your hand. Yep. Hell yeah, man. What do they got here? Caught in Providence. She had every excuse in the book. Yeah, that Caught in Providence. That judge is cool as hell. Yeah, he kind of looks like Grady Judd, but he's not. Looks like he could be his older brother, but it's not. Yeah, I think we get to half hour. The captain's going to say, that's good. Because then I'll turn on some a little more aggressive rock music that YouTube won't censor in my room here. They can't. Yeah, oh well. Friday night, people are busy doing their own things. I understand that. Oh well. Shout out to Lulu. Haven't seen her in quite a while. Hashtag Lulu. Yeah. It's a good cook and a good woman. Absolutely. Shout out to AC and the shit show. Go there, watch. With drama. It happens there. You stick your nose where it don't belong. I pity you. Welcome aboard. I hope that's Tony. I'm kind of looking for you, Tony. Let's talk in the chat here. Comment. I guess not. Yeah, well, Captain's going to shut her down. We'll see y'all later. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, probably not till Tuesday. That's payday, I believe, anyway. That's the first. Yeah, I think that's payday. You'll probably see me then. I gave you all an opportunity. Come aboard. Sit down at the table with me. Be right there. All right. You have a pleasant evening and a better tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Good